Guys, so doing a training. Gonna go training. We're looking at body parts that a lot of people certainly ask me about their frustrations with and how to develop those hard to develop body parts. And one of the most common ones is calves. The calves, a lot of people say that it's impossible. You've either got good calves or you haven't. I disagree. I think it's the way you train your calves, and I think it's the way you've got to understand how calves are made up in terms of muscle fiber. So I'm going to give you a little insight into the calves themselves. So the calves are actually contained of three muscles, okay? You've got the gastrocnemius, that is the two thick, big muscles at either side of the calf. And then you've got the soleus, which is below, it's like a little V below. And if you tense your calf, you'll see like from the side, a real nice defined cut if your soleus is really good. And those two things actually have different length muscle fibers. So the soleus is quite short in this muscle fiber length, and the gastrocnemius is actually quite long. So they would respond to different training techniques. So sometimes when you're working out and you're putting the effort in, it's not just all about how heavy you can go and how macho you can be. It's about understanding how the muscle is made, how it's made up, the muscle fibers integrity of the muscle that you're training, and how best to stimulate that. So all those thousands of people that have mentioned how weaselly their calves are, Rob being one of them, then listen up. I would look at higher reps. Calves respond to higher reps, particularly gastrocnemius having a longer muscle fiber. The soleus, however, would respond to a few heavier reps, and you can actually activate each muscle group by different machines. So if you're doing anything standing, that's going to really put the tension on them gastrocnemius muscles, them two big thick muscles in the calves. And so standing calf raises and things like that would be perfect. The important thing with that is to get a full range of motions. You see, a lot of people get on a calf machine, put too much weight on, and they're just kind of bouncing away. No, go full range of motion. So you're stretching that Achilles, you're coming all the way at the top, and you're squeezing. You're actually physically squeezing the calves. Standing will work the two bigger muscles in the calves. Seated will actually work more the soleus, which is the thing. So if you're doing seated, again, go the higher rep rate, but every now and again, throw in a heavier set that's between 6 and 8 reps. So maybe it's every third workout or something. Throw in a heavier set and slow it down. Now, speed. Calves respond generally to higher speed reps as well. So really, get the higher speed reps in, full range of motion, higher reps. I personally switch the workouts up a little bit. Since the calves are about 70-80% slow twitch muscle fiber, I would look at let me think. I would look at giant sets, supersets. I would look at maybe, say, one workout on calves, you do 15 to 20 reps at a decent speed, full range of movement. The next workout, I would look at then maybe 30, 40, 50 reps per set for seated and standing. Then I'd go heavy, mix it up a bit, and go maybe 6 to 8 reps, certainly no less than 6, bit slower, and really sort of concentrate on bringing that soleus into play, seated more of that rep range. And then maybe look at the next calf session, mix it up. So maybe do a giant set, so you're doing like, I don't know, like standing calf races where you come in, your feet are in, your feet are straight, your feet are out. So we're really activating those big gastrocnemius. And then you go on to seated, and you'll go for, again, a seated rep range. And then maybe at the end, you hit 30 partials in that to really intensify that. Then get up and do some actually freestanding calf races to failure. So you've got no weight on you, maybe go over to a, whatever, bench or a bar. Get your toes on there and just rep out. You will develop calves if you actually activate those muscle fibers. And that is a little, very short lesson on calf training. Try it for a month. Hit calves 4 times a week. 20 to 25 reps, 30, 40, 50 reps, up to that, so high reps. Mix them, seated and standing if you can in your gym. Hit then a heavy set, 6 to 8 reps for a workout, and then your full set, giant sets. Do that 4 times a week for a month. See how you get on. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.